people that were back. G-Dro reacting to craziness. 7 most disturbing 4chan threads. I don't know what to expect. I'm assuming, you know what I'm saying, crazy ass stories that they find off a thread, or like, you know what I'm saying, Reddit. I'm not sure what people that's watching. Thank you for showing love to the old videos. Please show some love for this video and let's get right into it. Not gonna be a long intro, you feel me?
This video is for educational and documentary purposes only. It discusses an online case to raise awareness and prevent real-life violence. No explicit or harmful content is shown. On December 20th, 2018, a strange thread appears.
You don't want to miss this.
Naturally, people begin asking what exactly is going to happen, and what they're not supposed to miss. One anonymous user asks directly, and OP replies,
"Let's say it is my Christmas present for you."
He also attaches a photo, just a sheet of paper with the date and board code written on it, likely to verify his identity in the follow-up thread he promised to post on the 23rd.
I can't hear nothing. Let me turn this shit up real quick.
The thread dies down, and then December 23rd arrives. Not that anyone was really waiting for it, but OP returns as promised and writes,
"Sorry guys, 2 beers left and I will go for it. It will ruin my life for years, so I need to get some courage."
He posts another photo with the new date and the board code. Naturally, everyone wants to know what he's about to do. One user responds,
"Whatever you're gonna do, if it's gonna harm innocent people, then don't do it, you cunt. If you want to kill yourself, then go for it."
That's a great way to put it.
OP replies,
"I'm going to kill my abusive father. Just need to make sure he dies. Waiting for him to fall asleep."
Well, that makes sense.
"How will you kill him?"
And OP answers,
"I'm going to hit him in the head with a fire extinguisher and then strangle him."
What is
Another user
WWE?
mocks him.
Let me guess. He called you a failure? A mistake? A bitch? Man up, you pussy.
Damn.
Also, don't be a bitch to someone while he's defenseless and unaware.
OP
That's very
responds,
fair.
It's enough a favor to do it when isn't conscious. He will pass away while asleep.
Another commenter shares his own story.
"I wanted to kill my dad. I could, but I didn't. He used to hit me too. Now, 10 years before, I understand why did he hit me. He made me a man of kind of success. If it wasn't for him, I would be a poor, homeless retard. And luckily, he didn't let my mom to educate me. Because my mom didn't care if I was doing good.
Mom.
She just wanted to see me happy. Which is pretty
Yeah.
retard, because a teenager will never be happy."
Well, they're from the UK, so they all fucked up, and this conversation's fucked up. People just need a damn. I'm assuming they're having a conversation back and forth, you know what I'm saying, through these threads, and they're saying off the wall type of shit. I guess the UK people are all fucked up, you know what I'm saying. I'm only assuming UK because they said mum, M-U-M. Damn. Let's keep watching, you know what I'm saying. But he do have a point. Why would you want to kill somebody when they're asleep? That person is defenseless. But I'm not choosing sides because I'm not a part of this outrageous type of shit. You know what I'm saying? People that's watching, if you're an abusive parent, just run away from home. That's the best advice I can give you. Or just call fucking DIFE or some shit like that. People that keep watching, you feel me? That's some crazy shit.
OP continues,
"I'm thinking that if I hit him 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 times in the head, he will be in shock, comatose, and then strangle him. I have a backup knife if he wakes up after the first hit and doesn't die."
Then he adds,
14 kilograms fire.
OP disappears for a short time,
No shit.
then returns with,
"OP here. I'm about to call the police for myself."
he posts another photo, a room, a couch, his father lying on it, blood visible on the wall,
He
pillow,
wasn't bullshitting.
and the man's head, the fire extinguisher next to him. Users start searching the image online, hoping it's fake, or maybe hoping it isn't.
Maybe
nothing
hope it
comes
isn't.
up. It appears to be real. His final message reads,
"I'm gonna call the police now. It was good knowing you guys. Goodbye forever."
Later, news reports confirm it happened in Sandnes, Norway. The killer was a 20-year-old man, and he did in fact call the police himself. During interrogation, he admitted that before committing the crime, he had written about it on 4chan.
4chan is a fucked up place to write about your problems.
On the G
because
board,
they
Kid
not
to
bullshitting.
Technology,
That dude really
a
did
very
that shit.
strange
Damn.
thread
Couldn't get autism bucks. I'm also a NEET, but my parents are rich, and I was able to offer him anything he wanted.
NEET. That's what they call young people who not in education, employment, or training.
But in return, he had to live with me and take female hormone injections, as well as take care of himself and dress in cute clothes. As of now, he is pretty happy. I buy him lots of things, and the hormone treatment is going good. As you can see, his skin is becoming very soft, and he's gaining weight in all the right places.
What?
He has a pretty good collection of figurines going in his little space under my bed.
And here's the photo. In it, we see a room with a bed. Under the bed is something resembling a cage, and inside lies a completely naked person. In other words, some guy agreed, essentially in exchange for free housing, food, and attention from a woman, to live in extremely degrading conditions inside a cage under a bed while undergoing female hormone treatment. And yes, it's pretty obvious he most likely enjoys it.
Well, but if he enjoys it, whatever floats your boat,
An
just
anonymous user
who gives a fuck at that point? Damn, I thought he was being
that is paranoid
against his will.
a World War II veteran, had built on his property. According to OP, his grandfather had been deeply afraid of a nuclear war with the communists. In the post, OP explores the mysterious bunker, while commenters encourage him to keep going. He said he had high expectations when entering it, but at first found nothing more than a makeshift toilet and piles of old, rusted junk. That was until he came across a heavy door, secured with a padlock. He broke the lock and forced the door open. Inside the room, he discovered disturbing carvings, faces etched into the stone.
Well, I like Thomas the choo-choo train on the bottom left right there.
Staring you down.
When he looked beneath the carvings, he found a bone, a
cross.
human bone. His heart pounding, he spun around and noticed more bones protruding from the concrete, as if human remains had been embedded in quick-drying cement. He suddenly heard laughter coming from a corner of the room. That's when he bolted, as if the devil himself were chasing him. After that, OP never posted about the incident again, leaving many to wonder whether the shelter had actually been some kind of sacrificial altar or something even more disturbing. This is a disturbing story about a person who would make even the most extreme hoarder's home look like a 5-star hotel. On September 15th,
Oh, it's like flies and shit.
at 8:49 a.m.,
And a
an
whole bunch of
anonymous
little, like,
user
dirty
posted about his
fucking
living
DVDs.
conditions on 4chan. His identity remains unknown.
Damn,
and
that
the
place look
4chan
all fucked up
community
like a trailer
eventually
park.
gave him the nickname, the Fridge Bro. The
The
Fridge
Fridge
Bro
Bro.
began his post by sharing details about his daily life.
Every night, browse 4chan on phone in bed. Drain flies attracted to light, so they bounce off phone. Get fed up one night and sob into pillow, while drain flies bounce off my head. Dining room table is completely covered in old dishware, and beyond mummified food. Plastic milk container rots and explodes. The smell was the most unpleasant thing I've experienced. As I'm out walking my dog one day, I keep him outside. A neighbor awkwardly asks why my windows are so dirty, and why I still have Christmas stickers up from like 4 years ago. Just forgot, haha. Get sick once and puke all over toilet. Fall asleep, and it's sticky and shit when I wake up.
Dogs just fucking burn the house to the fucking ground and just start from scratch over again. That shit look fucking disgusting. Like, who wants to? What kind of likeness is even that? You know what I'm saying? It's flies and shit, and you explaining this shit detail to detail. Fuck explaining it, just fucking burn this shit down. Burn to the fucking ground at that point. You know what I mean? Like, who would want to live there? Who even lives there? Why do, like, what? Okay, I've heard a great saying. If a room's all fucked up, that is the reflection of your inner self. Your inner self is a piece of shit, because I don't know what you be thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Damn, that whole... You know what I'm saying? It's one thing, you know what I'm saying? You have, you know, it's a little fucked up, you know what I mean? It's books scattered around, or like, you know what I'm saying? It's shoes. But when it comes to flies and like dirty fucking DVDs to like the fucking pyramid top tower type of shit like that, shit's fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Just fucking leave at that point. I ain't gonna front. That's fucked up, man. You fucked up.
So I leave it. It's still there, and I hover on the toilet now. Fridge won't shut, so it gets filled with bugs and rotten shit. Shove it into a corner and use mini fridge for a month. Eventually, take a discarded fridge from neighbor's curb while it's night. Old fridge is still there. The only time I talk to people is when my neighbors say hello while I'm walking my dog. Every now and then, I have no real friends and no family, and I am going to be found a rotten husk in my computer chair, surrounded by filth.
No shit, you have no friends or family.
I haven't picked
Look
up
how you fucking living.
a month yet. Anybody want some pictures?
And while you have a
After
dog,
that,
when your
OP
living
posted a
conditions,
photo
the
of
dog
his
is probably like, this is some nasty shit in here.
His living space was.
Damn.
Bagged up window. Then he uploaded another image, this time of his
That like
refrigerator,
piss in the fucking milk
filled with
bottle.
dead insects, spoiled milk, and rotting food. OP commented,
I gagged a little, to be honest.
If you're
Fridge Bro
gagging,
continued sharing photos.
burn the whole shit
His
down.
dining
Damn.
table was buried under old plastic food wrappers and soda bottles filled with some unknown liquid. Needless to say, no one should be living like that. One 4chan user wrote,
This will get 5,000 upvotes on Reddit.
Fridge Bro replied in the thread,
Lived like this all my life. Pretty much used to it. Every once in a while, I'll boil some water and scrub myself.
Another user commented,
Man, you a
"OP has
hobo.
simply
You just a
created
fucking
an
bum
ecosystem."
at that point. You know what I'm
It's not
saying?
ruined.
You want to
It's
live
got
like
an
that.
eco-friendly patina preserving the structure. Mold and fungus are basically the structural backbone of the house. It lives and breathes. And on a hot day outside, the temperature is 12 degrees cooler outside, and the air 80% more moist. It is its own ecosystem of some very niche organisms that have all come together to form a wonderful symbiosis that started a sealed system of ecology. It's quite amazing, really. The whole thing is one giant organism. I am betting that the organisms living there have evolved a defense mechanism to any new intruding life form, so it achieves a self-reliance. Together with its own immunity, I am willing to bet that by adding a source of food, you can grow a self-sustained ecosystem that would serve as a repopulation nucleus in the case of a full-on doomsday scenario, such as an all-out nuclear war or asteroid impact. You are doing your part to ensure some form of survival for life.
After that, OP wrote on a thin sheet of paper.
Kill me.
Then came another wave of comments. After Fridge Bro posted a photo of what appeared to be extremely old, completely spoiled Daisy sour cream, 4chan users flooded the thread with demands.
This thread. Open sour cream, the sourest of them all. Open the sour cream. Open it. Open it. Open it. Open it. Please open sour cream. Sour. Please open it and pour it on your face. Please
That's
just
pretty
post
funny.
the inside
But
of
that's
it.
stupid, though.
I show it already.
'Cause I don't get it.
The suspense is killing me.
Open the sour
Reveal
cream.
the cream. I can't take the suspense anymore. No more teasing Chad. I need the cream.
Eventually, OP
You
gave
fucked
in
up.
and revealed the organic horror inside the sour cream
I did not
container.
want to see that shit.
After posting the image, Fridge Bro did something unexpected.
No, what are you doing? What the f are you trying to do? What are you doing, you madman? Nuclear fusion imminent.
Another photo
Yeah,
appeared,
you know
showing
what?
the
The
microwave
thread uses
door
worse than the
closed.
fucking person
A few
posting. They
minutes
just
later,
saying
he
super shit.
uploaded yet another image. This time, the sour cream was inside the microwave. Users couldn't believe what was about to happen. Then came a photo of the microwave running. With 1 minute and 30 seconds left on the display, the thread descended into chaos.
I'm so scared right now. Please, OP, think of the children. A board. I repeat, a board. Is it on fire or expanding? Did the smell get worse? Can you describe the smell as specifically as you can? The microwave
Why the
shows
hell
the
do you
reflection
wanna-
of what was once a man. OP is
I'm ready
merely
for
a
this shit to
shadow of
just, you know what I'm
humanity.
saying? I'm ready for the
The
next
final
clip at this
photo
point.
posted by Fridge Bro
This
was
shit is
rushed
weird.
and frantic,
Made
as
me
if
fucking
whatever
itch.
he had just microwaved had deeply affected him.
Just
thought it was a
drink it,
fucking
Fridge
eyebrow.
Bro. Please. Enough. Are you okay, Fridge Bro? This is worse than any horror movie could ever dream of being. OP is killed. OP, your sacrifice will not be in vain.
After that, there were no further updates. What happened to him after microwaving years-old sour cream remains unknown, and he is presumed to no longer be alive.
He wouldn't live like that, so
A
you
thread
can't.
dated November
gotta just-
29th, 2007.
You feel me?
Attached to the post was a photo of a young woman with the caption,
If anyone can correctly guess their own post number, I will tell you where she is buried.
On 4chan, every reply is automatically assigned a unique multi-digit number. The game was simple. Guess the number your post would receive. One anonymous user managed to win this twisted little challenge. OP congratulated him and, true to his word, replied with the promised coordinates. Most people didn't take it seriously. They assumed it was just another troll trying to shock the board. But the girl in the photo was Emily Sander. The 18-year-old college student had gone missing just days before the thread appeared. One of the users decided to forward the posted coordinates to law enforcement. Later, the information was confirmed. Emily Sander's body was found. According to investigators, she had been the victim of a violent crime. Federal authorities joined the investigation, and on December 19th, a suspect, Israel Mireles, was arrested in Mexico. He was later charged in the United States with serious felony offenses. On March 31st, 2010, he was sentenced to life in prison.
That dude looked like the dude, the mascot at
After her disappearance,
Subway.
it also became
Jerry, what's his name?
worked in adult entertainment.
Damn.
So what does this case
You look like
ultimately
he should
show?
work for Subway.
An unhealthy internet fixation, a personal obsession with a young woman, and behavior that escalated beyond the screen and into real life. You already know how it ended. Interestingly, the Wikipedia article about the case makes no mention of the 4chan thread, and major media outlets have largely ignored this online aspect of the story.
Look what the fuck I found laying in the forest today.
In 2012, an anonymous user uploaded a photo of a grenade to 4chan, asking the obvious question.
Is it dangerous?
Some users responded jokingly.
Nah, just pull the pin.
Others, however, took the situation more seriously.
Just pull the pin.
One
Great
anonymous
advice.
commenter wrote,
Military often drill the bottom out for practice grenades. I think fuse is still inside. Just the cap is off. Could be super dangerous now. See if you can see the powder.
but OP ignored the warning and decided to pull the pin, just as others had suggested.
It didn't explode.
According to him, the top simply broke off. He then posted,
I left it there for a few minutes, but nothing is happening.
After that, he asked for more suggestions. One user advised smashing it with a hammer. Another
Smashing it
suggested
with a
throwing it
hammer
into a
is stupid.
fire in the woods. Instead, OP put it in the microwave, then tried burning it in a fire, with no visible result. His final post was a photo of his car tire positioned on top of the grenade. He attempted to run it over, and then disappeared from the thread. What happened to him? Did the situation end in tragedy? No one knows. It remains a mystery.
No
In April
comment.
2018,
People just
a 4chan user created a thread asking for help identifying a strange and disturbing image he had recently come across. In his post, he wrote,
On one of the recent iceberg chart threads, someone mentioned the Monon tunnels not being on the iceberg. When I went to Google what these tunnels were, the only results I got were the original thread and pic related. Does anyone know more about it? I don't know how to read EXIF data.
Attached to the post was a photo with an extremely unsettling feel. The image shows two masked figures standing in a grassy field at night, both with their index fingers raised toward the sky. Behind them, lying face
A dead
down
person.
on grass,
That's fucked
is a
up.
person wearing a red jacket. No one on 4chan was able to provide a clear answer to OP's question. One user claimed to have seen a similar image back in the early 2000s when he first started browsing 4chan, but he offered no concrete details. The image itself divided the
No
community.
comment.
Some users speculated that it might be a trophy photo taken after a serious crime.
They look like hunters posing with a fresh kill.
Others were far less convinced.
I feel like this might just be some kind of photo shoot. You know, like a bunch of kids hanging out and they decided, why not take some pictures? Which led them to taking this picture just for them to show it around on the internet for shock or something. That raises the central question. What exactly are we looking at?
I tried digging into the image myself, but very little information exists. OP mentioned an iceberg chart thread, yet never provided a link or even the exact name of it. Examining the image closely doesn't offer much either. There are no identifiable landmarks, and not even visible stars in the sky that might help determine the location. The only potential clue is the name Monon Tunnels, likely referring to the small town of Monon, Indiana. But that doesn't narrow things down much. The area is full of similar open grassy spaces that could easily match the setting in the photo. The image quality also makes it nearly impossible to estimate when it was taken. The digital noise obscures any useful details, and the embedded file data contained nothing helpful. Reverse image searches produced no exact matches outside of the original 4chan thread. Still, while browsing similar images, I came across a few details that might suggest a more plausible explanation. There are essentially two main theories. The first is that the photo was taken by criminals as proof of a horrific act. However, I couldn't find any reported case in Monon or the surrounding area that matches what we see in the image. Even if the perpetrators were never caught, there would likely be some official report describing a victim consistent with the person shown in the photo. Which leads to the second, more realistic possibility. The image may simply show a group of friends, and the person lying in the background could be an adult who passed out after a party. There's no way to know whether the unsettling tone of the image was intentional.
Where's the music and fucking dancing at? That's not a party. That's about to be a search party. I ain't gonna front. That's some wild shit.
Pictures. People hanging out at night, lying on grass, joking around.
Nah,
That said,
that looked like
all
fun.
of this remains
That other video,
speculation.
that other picture,
The truth could be something entirely different.
Entirely
Another
different, yep.
lingering question is how OP obtained the image in the first place if it can't be found anywhere else online. Unfortunately, more than 7 years have passed since the original thread was posted, making it unlikely that the full story will ever be uncovered.
probably not. People out there, that's just some wild shit. I ain't gonna front. It gets to a point, and the point is, like, what the fuck? Stories was crazy. Great fucking video. That has been 7 most disturbing 4chan threads. People out there, show some love for the video. I'm about to be out. Hope the best y'all motherfuckers. Hope y'all win. Peace. One.